crispy dosas. So here are the ingredients and measurements that you need. Take 3 cups of idli rice. So you should not use regular cooking rice. Use idli rice that is specially available in Indian grocery stores. So it should looking like this. So take 3 cups of idli rice and 3/4 cup of urad dal. You should use de-skinned one. It should looking like this. So 3/4 cup of urad dal and 2 tablespoons of fenugreek seeds. So these are the only 3 ingredients that you need to prepare idli or dosa or paniyaram batter. So I have taken all these 3 ingredients and soaked it overnight for about 8 hours. Now it's perfect to grind. So I will show you how to grind it. So I'm using wet grinder to grind my rice. So if you don't have wet grinder, you can also use blender or food processor. So now open the lid, and so here is my wet grinder. Take your rice. I'm using this spoon to add my rice into the wet grinder. So take around 2 spoonful of rice and add it to your wet grinder, then switch it on. So now it started to grinding. Now you add it little by little into your wet grinder by adding water simultaneously. So now I am adding water into it. Again I will add rest of the rice little by little into my grinder. So it's grinding. I have seen people just add all the rice once at a time into the wet grinder and then they will switch it on. But doing like that would make your motor get spoiled soon and it won't come for a long time. So it's a right way is to add the rice little by little into the wet grinder. Don't overload it. So I have added all my rice, urad dal and fenugreek seeds into my grinder. Now it started to grinding all my rice. So I think I have not add enough water. So I will add it, and here is the spatula which is given along with this wet grinder. You need to use it to wipe off any rices that is sticking to your grinder vessel. So you just do like that so that all rices will grind up perfectly. So I am adding water to it. So don't add too much of water and don't add very less water. You should add right amount of water into it. So use the water that is left over in your rice. I mean if you soak it, you will probably have some more water left in it. So use that water. Don't throw that water away. So now it has started to grinding my rice. So it's been 20 minutes. My rice is grinding, and now I think it's perfect. Let me switch off it and check it. See, it's perfectly grinded well. So this is the right consistency. If you take and drop it, it should drop like this. So then it's a perfect consistency for idli or dosa or paniyaram, that is rice balls. So Now the batter is ready. So transfer that batter into the vessel. The vessel should be big enough like this. So take a wide opened big vessel like this, because after transferring this rice into this, we need to ferment it. So if you ferment, this batter will rise up, and if you don't use this kind of big vessel, it may overflow. So try to use a big vessel like this. Okay, now I will transfer this rice into this vessel. I will show you how to transfer it and clean your wet grinder easily. See, first you just unlock it and take the stone that is inside and keep it out, and take the vessel and pour the batter into that big vessel. So now I have poured, and just use the spatula to wipe off any batter that is sticking around your vessel. So okay, now I cleaned it, but still you can see some more batter is there in my wet grinder vessel. So how to clean it? Let me show you how. So just keep it again on the grinder and take the stone and set it inside and lock it. And now you just switch on your wet grinder, and what you have to do is you need to add water into it little by little. Don't add so much of water. You are just cleaning the grinder, so don't add so much, just add little bit of water into it. So now I will show you. See, just pour this water into it. So I will show you. Switch it on your grinder and then just add little by little of water. See, like this. See, very little, and again very little. So just take your spatula now and just do like this, so that it will wipe off any extra batter that is sticking in your vessel. So now see, it's perfectly cleaned. So now you can switch it off, and see, my stone is cleaned perfectly, and also my vessel, without even touching my fingers into it. So it's cleaned perfect. See, okay. So cleaning of wet grinder is done now. So now I have transferred all my batter into my big vessel, and the batter is ready now. So still one more process is pending to make soft idlis. What is that is, you need to ferment this one. So fermentation may take around 8 hours. So here in Singapore the climate is a bit hot now, so I think it won't take more than 8 hours to ferment. So if your climate is somewhat cool, it may take some more time. So just keep this batter in a place where it is warm and where you used to set your yogurt. So close the vessel and keep it in a place, as I said, in a place where you used to set your yogurt. So here is the place which I used to set my yogurt. So I will keep this batter also here, so that it will get ferment soon in 8 hours. So let me show you how my fermented batter looks like. So this will come around for 3 persons, 3 dinner and 3 breakfast. So here is my fermented batter after 8 hours. See, my plate also raised up because of the batter. See the gap. So the batter is now came up till here. My vessel is full now. So just take a spoon and just do like this, so that it will go to its original condition back. As I said earlier, you can use this batter for around 3 persons to make breakfast for 3 days and dinner for 3 days. So this batter is ready now to make soft idlis, crispy dosas and fluffy paniyarams. So I will show you how to make variety of idlis, variety of dosas and variety of paniyarams using this batter. So see you in next video.